a steep cliff, the earth quivering and eroding beneath your feet. One false move, and you're plummeting into the deep void below. This might very well depict our world without capitalism. What if I told you that without capitalism, we might still be living in the dark ages? You might not believe it, but you will at the end of this video. Capitalism, at its heart, is about competition and reward. It encourages us to dream big, work hard, and create new inventions. From the steam engine to smartphones, countless innovations have been driven by capitalism's promise of profit and betterment. Without these innovations, life as we know it would be drastically different, and arguably much harder.
Fair competition is why capitalism has been the world's greatest force of prosperity and growth. But what we've seen over the past few decades is less competition and more concentration that holds our economy back.
What if we lived in a world without competition, without the thrill of innovation? In such a world, motivation dwindles. There's no incentive to push boundaries or strive for the next big thing. Imagine a world without the internet, modern medicine, or even electric lighting. A civilization without growth is a civilization that stands still, vulnerable to threats both internal and external. Let's imagine a world without capitalism for a second. In this imaginary world without capitalism, there's no market to determine the value of goods and services. Without these price signals, how do we know where to allocate resources? Picture a grand city that once thrived, but is now facing a severe famine. With no competitive pricing to guide them, farmers produce too much of one crop and too little of another. The city's people starve, even though there's food, just not the right kind. Capitalism, with its pricing system, helps prevent such catastrophic mismatches. Not only that, our world devoid of capitalism is static and vulnerable. When societies don't progress, they're less equipped to handle unforeseen challenges, be it diseases, natural disasters, or external aggressors. Imagine a tidal wave hitting our stagnant city. Without modern infrastructure or communication, products of capitalism, how would they warn their citizens or manage evacuations? It's a tragic scene of chaos and loss, showcasing the fragility of civilizations that can't or won't evolve. But there's more than meets the eye of why capitalism is essential. Have you ever wondered why some people wake up at the crack of dawn, brimming with energy and ideas? It's often because they're chasing a dream, maybe of success, wealth, or simply a better life for their families. Capitalism provides the incentive to chase these dreams. Without the prospect of reward, why would anyone spend sleepless nights building a business or crafting an invention? Take that away, and the dynamism of human spirit might just fade into obscurity.
I want people to make their own choices about how they live their lives, the professions they lead, where they want to work, and what they do. And capitalism offers that potential.
Why is a society's spirit so essential? In a world without capitalism, there's no upward mobility, no chance to rise above one's birth status. The tale grows grimmer as our imagined city's youth grow restless, seeing no future, no opportunities. Resentment brews, leading to unrest, division, and potential collapse. The very fabric of society, which was once held together by dreams and aspirations, starts to tear apart. Could we live in a world where everyone is equal and people solely spend their free time creating things to help their neighbors? It's a beautiful thought, but unrealistic. Innately, humans work to protect themselves and their families. Long before capitalism, humans were hunters and gatherers. We worked for survival, hunting game, gathering fruit, or fishing in rivers. Back then, the payment was direct. Put in the effort, get food. But as societies became more complex, so did our needs. Enter the barter system. You could exchange a basket of fish for some fruits, but this system had its limitations. What if you wanted something more valuable, like a cow, or what if the other person didn't need your fish? There was a need for a more versatile medium of exchange, and thus, money and capitalism were born. Now, if we worked hard, we could make money to exchange for all sorts of beneficial things. Capitalism isn't just about money or markets, it's about the very essence of human progress and survival. Without it, we might find ourselves trapped in a cycle of stagnation, vulnerable to a myriad of threats. But with it, we have a tool that drives innovation, balances resources, and fosters the human spirit's indomitable will to advance. What do you think? Is there a way for us to live without capitalism?